Can anybody, would anyone like to volunteer an example? Gemma.
Cause and effect.
Cause and effect, very right. Kai.
I forgot.
It's okay. Okay. Avery.
Sequence.
Sequence. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Description.
Description. Very good. Who else? I think we got one more. Maddox?
Did you say cause and effect?
Did you say cause and effect?
God dang it.
Destiny.
Compare and contrast.
Compare and contrast. That is it.
Yes, problem and solution. You're missing one.
Oh yeah, we're missing problem solution. Gemma, you got my back. Thank you. So let's go over them again. Sequence, description, cause and effect, problem solution.
Description.
No, we said description. Compare and contrast. You got it. Okay. So each one of these clipboards on the sheet that I gave you represents one of those text structures. So let's look at these symbols on here and see if we can together figure out what each one represents, okay? Get this out of the way and use your guys' fancy camera. So y'all are fancy here in Lansing.
I'm not that.
Not really. Up. All right. So let's start with this one. Does anyone know what this is called? What this two circles is called? Yes, sir.
Compare and contrast.
That is a compare and contrast. That's the text structure that we're using. But does anyone know what this actual little two-circle chart is? In the back. It's okay if you don't. Just throw a guess.
Like the name of it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Next one. Ryan.
Venn
A
diagram.
Venn diagram. Very good, right? Because that's where we compare and contrast. Because we're going to compare these two things, and then in the middle we're going to talk about what they have in common, right? So let's go ahead and label this one. Compare.
What color should they use?
For compare and contrast, let's go ahead and use green.
You can write with marker compare and contrast on there in green.
Okay. What's another one? Let's see. How about the next one with the arrow here? Does anyone know which one that one is?
Can you scoot the paper over?
Yes. Oh, sorry, guys.
Thank you.
So you guys' hot technology here. Okay. What was that second one? Sequence. Why is it a sequence? What gives you that clue?
Because it's like 1, 2, 3.
It puts the numbers in order. Very good. Very good. Okay. So in sequence, we are going to use orange. Sorry, my handwriting is not as good as Mrs. Mace's. I apologize. Okay. Let's see here. So our light bulb. Who knows what the light bulb is? Yes, sir, Mr. Mahomes. What's that?
Problem and solution.
Problem and solution. Why is it problem solution?
Because it has like light bulb and like an answer.
Ding, ding, ding. Very good. Okay. Problem solution. We're going to use yellow. I'm going to write mine in green. The only yellow I have is the highlighter, and you won't be able to read that very well. Two left. All right, so this is a word bubble chart here that we use to describe what text structure here. Yes, sir. What's that? Cause and effect. That is one of our last couple ones, but it's not this one though. So if it's not cause and effect, what's it going to be, buddy?
Compare and contrast.
Nope, that was the Venn diagram up here. Remember, so you guys are getting it right. You know all of them. But what's this last one here that we're going to use a central idea here, and we're going to use all these different bubbles to help describe it. So that would be, yes, sir, Jared.
Description.
Description, my man. All right. So description, we are going to write that in red. Like I said, mine's green just because I have a green marker up here. So in red, on this one, we're going to write description. All right, and that leaves the last one as everybody? Cause and effect. And the cause and effect is going to be blue. Okay, so now what I want you guys to do is each color that I told you to, for each different one, I want you to kind of color in around the outside of the clipboard on this so that you can have it differentiated by color. It's going to kind of look like that right there, okay? And then I want you to cut out around each clipboard so you have 5 individual pieces, okay? Just holler if you have any questions. I'm gonna do the same thing.
Cut out the title at the bottom of that rectangle too.
Yeah, the whole.
Can we color it any color?
No, we're gonna keep them all the same color. So, just a reminder here. I'll put this up here.
Whoa.
Oh.
There you go, there you go.
There you go.
Do you want the lip color, that color too?
Yeah, so you want to make sure sequence is orange, description is red, compare and contrast is green, cause and effect blue, and problem solution is yellow, okay? So color those in, and then we're going to cut them out.
Do we need to have gray for the thingy?
No, the clip, you can color it in the same color.
Do we have to color the clipboard the same color, like the clip?
Yeah, you're just kind of coloring like the outside of the clipboard, kind of like just on this example up here. I am a terrible artiste, so you guys will look a lot better than mine.
I don't know about that one.
We can put that wherever. Really.
Do we cut out non-fiction text structures? Can you remove?
We don't have to mess with that. You don't have to cut that one out.
Can you ever cut the crystals out?
See how there, kind of what it'll look like in your notebook next time, we're not gonna glue down now though. Yeah, you kind of just cut around them and then cut out the title box.
Wait, can we cut out non-fiction text structures?
You don't have to worry about cutting that out unless, are we tiling our notebook at the top of it?
Yeah.
Then yes, I'm sorry, you have to cut that out, and we'll put that at the top page of the notebook there.
Are we supposed to have our reading notebook out?
Yes.
Are we done with our color pencils?
Yeah, once you're done coloring these in.
She made
By now we should be cutting out. Nice job, you're ready to go. Nice job. Miss Chanel did say get out the reading notebook. You showed it.
There's a lot. Yeah.
Ready to go, brother? Yes, you are. Ready to go. Hold on, we're not gluing yet. Wait for me. We're not gluing anything yet, you guys, okay? Remember, wait for me until we start gluing. Very good. We gotta catch up though. We're almost. We gotta get this going. You guys don't have to be crazy intricate on the clipboards too. Like just something that you can cut it out like that.
You liked it?
Are we done with the markers?
Yes, all your coloring stuff you can put away.
Do you get to glue?
What's that?
Do you get to glue?
We're gonna get to glue. Yeah.
But not until
But
Miss
not
Sophia-
until I tell you where we're gonna glue it. Okay?
Is it okay?
Almost. Not quite. It's gonna be very similar to what's on the board. So you just gotta get them in the right order, and yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh no, I own my bad handwriting. It's okay. I do a lot of things well. Handwriting's not one of them.
Teachers have the same handwriting. Yeah, all teachers have the same handwriting.
I will not. I do not have the teacher handwriting, unfortunately. We almost done cutting, you guys? All right.
Sorry.
I'm gonna tell Mr. O'Neill, like 2 minutes, he's gonna move on because we're not gonna keep wasting time. So let's get cutting and let's get going. It'll be up to you, if you're not ready, to get a copy off of his later to make it up.
All right, here, good job, good job.
Just don't glue it down yet. I wish listening was on the great part.
All right, squad, we about ready to go?
Yeah.
See anyone else got Max, you about done?
Yeah.
Cool. Jared, you glue them down. That's all right, man. We're gonna make it work. Okay. Is everybody with me?
Hey, ready or not, he's moving on. If you're not done, you can spend recess.
That's not Miss Recess. I want to play Foursquare. Let's go.
Yeah, you gotta play Foursquare.
Oh, you
Okay.
don't have-
We're gonna glue everything in our notebook just like I'm gonna show you here, okay?
Okay, pay attention.
Freeze,
He's
we're
moving
gonna
on.
zoom out. Okay.
Whoa. I love the coloring.
Yeah, I know, right? It's excellent. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take our title, right? And that we're gonna glue the whole thing down. We're gonna glue it at the top of the page, okay? So we're gonna take our glue stick. I haven't used a glue stick since 2001.
Really?
I did not have a glue stick when I was
And we're gonna stick that right at the top.
in elementary school. I only had Elmer's, that white glue.
Oh yeah, the Elmer's white glue, and then when I was older, they introduced the gel, the blue stuff. That was all the rage. Okay, so we're gonna glue our heading right at the top there, just like I did. Does everyone see that? Everyone cool with that?
Yeah.
All right.
Very
So
important you watch and listen because he's going to give you an instruction on this gluing, so very important you watch.
the main point of this is we're gonna make a flip chart, you guys. So you're gonna be able to take each one of these text structures and flip it up to see some stuff about it, okay? So the main thing we wanna do, we wanna glue these down in the same order that I have them here. Sequence, description, you compare and contrast on top, cause and effect on the bottom, and problems and solution on the bottom, right?
Show them maybe like how you're gonna, like where you're gonna show them like where to fold and where to put the glue, like give them an example.
Exactly.
You need to stop and watch.
Exactly. So for problem solution, basically under each one of these, it's gonna be like a flip book, you know? So we're gonna glue the top part of the slip here, so that you're gonna be able to flip this up and read a little bit about problem solution. So what I want you to do is, once you got them all in the right order, take your glue stick and just glue the top part, like that. And then stick it down. So that way only the top part is sticking and you'll still be able to flip up, like that, okay? And I want you to do that with each one and just try to keep them
And he wants them in that order.
nice and neat, and and do the same order as I am, okay? So problem solution, cause and effect on the bottom, sequence, description, compare and contrast on top. And just glue the top part of that slip.
Uh-oh. What?
All right, how we all doing? From that, you see how it's a flippy now?
Flippy, flippy.
All right? Those are my favorite books when I was a kid, when you got to flip up and like pull tabs and stuff like that. Very nice. Flip books are the best. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, we got statistics.
Yes, that'll be our last gluing. Very good, sir. Very good. Anyone having trouble? Everyone doing all right? You guys killing it? You're killing it.
Are you a professor?
I'm not a professor, no, I'm a student. I'm a student.
And how old are you?
I'm in 17th grade.
That's pretty big. How old are you?
31.
Oh, 31. Really? Is the person watching you?
What's that?
Is the person watching you?
Yes. Hi, Professor Smith. Everyone say hi, Professor Smith.
Hi, Professor Smith.
There we go. All right.
What? Who's back here?
All right. We need a minute. Are we ready to move on?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we put up the chart? Should we put up the chart now? Or you already got it? Okay. Brilliant. Okay. So, once we're all finished here, we will start filling this out. Finishing up the gluing. Feel good? You got your flippy flippies? Very good. Very good. You guys are much better at color than I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Good, good. Flippy flippies? Very good. You're almost there. You're almost there. Good job, guys. Okay. All right, so I'm going to move on, guys. If you're finishing gluing, just finish up and just listen to what's going on. Under each one of these, we're going to do we're going to do two things. We're going to write the guiding question to what helps you identify which text structure you're looking at, and then we're going to put a few keywords to help you recognize it on there. All of your stuff is on this chart that Mrs. Bates put up over here. So we're going to just kind of take the information from that and from what we've talked about in class, and we're going to fill this out, because then you'll have a nice little flippy cheat sheet, so you know which text structures are what. It's a beautiful thing, right? Okay. So, which one shall we start with?
Sequence.
Sequence. I heard sequence. Okay. All right. So, who can tell me, if they want to read off that chart, that is fine, what is the good guiding question to determine if something is a sequence? Jenna, go ahead.
After?
Huh? After, but like, so it's the question. So what kind of question are you going to ask for a sequence?
The order of the event.
Is it telling you the order of events? That is exactly right. So, we're going to flip up our sequence flippy, and we're going to write that question. Is,
Don't write super big because we have a lot to write under these.
I don't think it.
Haley?
is this telling me the order of events? Squeeze it in on the bottom there. Is this telling me the order of events? Again, apologize for my non-teachery handwriting. They don't teach you that until 18th grade, okay?
They don't? And what?
Okay, so what are some of the keywords? So Gemma read the description. Someone else tell me some of the keywords that you might see in a sequence. Let's see, someone from here. Avery, go ahead.
Dates in order.
Dates in order, very good. Got another one, Brody?
Before.
Before, there you go. Yes, sir, Mr. Lefgard. After, okay. Write that down, and there's one more.
Finally.
Finally, okay, so under here, we're gonna write those down with little bullet points, okay? So, we're gonna put bullet point dates in order. Alright, dates in order, before, after, and finally. So I'm gonna try to fit 2 on here. Got that one down? Okay. Once you guys are all done writing that, we'll move on to the next one. Here, we all good? Okay. What's the next flippy? Call it. Go ahead. Yep. Description. All right, we're just moving down the line. Okay. So who wants to read me the guiding question for description? So Haley, go ahead. You can go up and look at the board if you need to. I want you to read me in the class that question that you asked to figure out if something is a description. Is this describing something, right? That's easy. Let's write that here. Description, is it describing something?
No one's gonna call him out for that?
I don't say
Oh,
easy.
I'm sorry. Is this an E or what? You guys are so hip.
We're not in math. You said you have math.
We don't use it for anything.
Oh, really? I thought you used it for
Especially math.
What happened?
Not a big deal.
It's okay, Mr. O'Neill.
Thank you.
Let's say simple.
Okay. My bad.
That's why we're always saying simple.
Okay.
Oh,
It's simple. All right.
oh,
Okay. Who wants to read me the words? Who have I not called on yet? Who hasn't gone up here yet? Jason, go ahead. Go there and read me the key words for description.
What's all three?
You can say all 3.
For example and another.
Say that again, a little slower.
For instance.
Mhm.
For example
Yep.
and another.
And another. Very good. Okay. So we are going to copy that. For instance. For example. And another. Okay. That's 2 flippies down.
Oh, wait, can you flip it back
Yep.
up? Thank you.
Yes, yes. Michael, what you want to do next?
Compare and
Compare and contrast?
yeah.
All right, you guys are making it easy. We're just moving down the line.
Hey, you said it again.
Oh, you guys are making it simple. Thank you.
Yep.
Who wants to read me the question? Max, go ahead.
This is explaining how things are alike or different.
Those are the 2 key words, alike and different. That's what we're doing with compare and contrast. We're figuring out what's similar, what's different. So that's correct. So on here, is this explaining? Bless you. It's explaining how things are alike and different. Okay, who wants to read me the keywords? Who have I not- Anyone that I haven't called on yet? Anyone from this table? This table's been pretty quiet. You want to read me the keywords for compare and contrasting? Perfect. Make sure it'll be loud so everyone that can hear you. Yep, for compare and contrast. You got it.
Another book, also different, however.
Yep. There's a lot of different ones for this one. The last one is whereas. Whereas. That one you don't see as much. You find that in fancy textbook writing a lot, but you're not going to be using a ton of whereas. I don't use a ton of whereas when I write in school. So let's copy those down. Similar, both. Also, different. However, And where is? And whereas is just like I'm wearing a gray shirt, whereas Junior is wearing the blue shirt. That's all that is. All right. You got this flippy down? Still writing the flippy? Do you have a question or do you want to call that next? Okay. All right. Hold on. Hold on now. We ready to move on to the next one?
Yeah.
All right. We got two left. Kyan, what you got?
Is there explaining why something happened?
We doing, so which one did you pick? Cause and effect. Okay, go ahead and read that just a little bit louder.
Is this explaining why something happened?
Cause and effect. Is this explaining why something happened?
And why is underlined?
Yes. Because why is the cause, right?
Yeah. Can you move it up a little bit?
I'm gonna flop that from under my flippy there. It's gonna be okay. All right, keywords for cause and effect. Anyone else that I haven't called on? I feel like I've called on everyone else here. Yes. Yes, go ahead.
Because, reason,
A little bit louder, I can't hear you.
because, reason, therefore, as a result, subsequently, due to.
Very good, very good, okay. So, with that, when we're doing cause and effect, you're explaining why something happened, so these words are what we're gonna use to explain that, right? So we're gonna use because, reason, therefore, as a result, since, I'm gonna skip one and do due to here. And then on the last line, we're gonna do that big one, which is consequently. All right, does everyone understand how those words can talk about cause and effect? And they're telling you what gives it meaning, right? All right. Yep. Everyone got that one? All
I'm
right.
not done writing.
That's okay. All right, last one. Hit me. Tell me what the last one is, and then you can read me the question, okay?
Problem and solution.
Problem and solution, and what's our guiding question?
Is this telling me how a problem is solved?
Yes, that is it.
If you got a problem, you know I'll solve it. No? Nobody?
No?
Wait, I find maybe?
What?
Dang it, now you got that on my head. In my head.
All right, and last one, I need some keywords. Ryan, go ahead.
Because, reason, therefore, oh wait, no, wrong one, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, that one sounds repetitive.
Problem, solution, solve, and dilemma.
Those all make sense, right? For solving problems. Who can tell me what a dilemma is? Right? Dilemma? Yeah.
Problem?
It's a problem, right? It's a dilemma. You got to figure it out, right? Okay. So now you guys have this nifty flip chart. If you ever wonder what parts of the text structures are, you got a nice little cheat sheet right here.
Can you flip the thing up back up?
Let's flip them all around. Like the bottom ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if you can't read my handwriting, it's okay. You can tell me.
Can you
I'll
also
say
flip up the description?
the top one, the description one?
Yeah.
And then, we gotta do that. Yeah, we'll just do the. We're gonna do a Kahoot, right? Yeah, we can just keep that on. Okay. So to review, y'all, we're gonna do. I know you've never heard of this thing before, but we're gonna do a Kahoot. I know.
I've never heard of that.
I know. It's this brand new thing that I just thought of. So.
Can we try maybe like 20 minutes? Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
No.
Can you unlock our iPad?
Daddy.
Can we go to the carpet?
Did it have some carpet? Like sit in one of these play chairs?
Can I sit on the carpet?
What did you say? What you want to tell Joe Biden right now?
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
What do you tell Joe Biden right now?
All right. All right.
Take me out to dinner.
I gotta ask you to not stand in front of here because the camera's still going for the
Let's stay at our
recording, okay?
spots, yeah.
All right.
I did.
I got it.
Yeah.
Who is? Oh, that's Jason.
Jason, that's pretty creative. That's cool.
It's like a little.
Your guys' emoji game is on point.
Thanks.
All right, all right.
Jason's awesome.
Oh, some gorillas. All right, all right.
How do you rate my mushroom?
Oh, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
I have 11.
Whoa.
I have 11 cool emojis.
Y'all are
And
fancy.
I don't know how many.
I have 11 cool emojis. And 5. And I have 11 cool emojis.
This makes you have that song stuck in my head now.
What song?
Ice Ice Baby.
Oh, you guys, this song's older than me. I think we actually have very similar birthdays. Me and Ice Ice Baby.
And mine.
Does everyone have me?
Yeah, it already happened.
We should have. Do we have 18 or 20? 18 or
I'm not playing.
We have, there should be 18.
Okay. Michelle. Mikhail.
This base, it's not letting me do it.
Since when do you play football, Maddie?
You don't have a
Since never.
Yeah, what do you
What about softball?
When did you eat bacon?
One time.
Since when did you eat Peppa Pig?
Where do you see a dinosaur?
What is it?
It's Statue of Liberty.
It says Haley, Maddie.
I'm epic.
Is everyone on?
No, we got four more people. One more
There we go.
That's really We all have a grade. It's weird. It's a weird glitch.
Haley, wrap it up.
It is not a glitch. Yes, it is.
It is
Show your part to pick the perfect emoji. Okay, we're not shouting answers, even if they're funny ones. We're not doing that. You guys know this since we started that rule.
Let's see who knows the information the best. How many-
What even is this?
This is about the stuff we just talked about. Yeah.
We're ready.
We all good? We all in? All right, squad, let's go. Here we go. What are text structures?
This one's a little hard.
How to organize ideas. Right? Because you're going to organize different structures.
Hey!
Right? Why is it a way to organize ideas? Does anyone know? Hit me.
Because you sort them up.
Yeah, basically you're going to take these different structures and combine them together, and that's going to make up your text that you're reading. So you're going to have some compare and contrast section, you'll have a description section, you're going to have a cause and effect section, but that's how you're going to organize what you read and what you write, just by using the structures of the text like that. So that's good job. All right, the leaderboard. Very close game. This text structure includes how things are alike and different. Alike and different. Think about those words.
No, I'm.
Oh, that's not what it
Comparison, right? How they're alike and different. So, how they're alike is going to be what
They're
part
apples.
of that? No. Who said it?
They were apples.
Yes. No. But so when you're talking about comparison and contrast, what is the alike?
One was green and one was red.
When you're comparing, it's alike, and when you're contrasting, it's different, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, this text structure gives the events and when they happen. This one's kind of hard. This wasn't on our board, but chronology is time. It tells you what happened in order. So what do you think that sounds like?
Chronological.
Okay, so that one's tough, but that's chronology is part of description because. Oh really? No, I was just saying that's hard because that one could throw you off. And everything.
Stop. You are not being on your best behavior.
That one was a little harder because one of the questions was one of the answers was something we didn't talk about, but yes, that would be cause and effect about why something happened.
Oh,
Sorry if I threw you off explaining the chronology. Just trying to keep you guys on your toes. All right, next one. Which text structure are these signal words for? Like, unlike, different, the same. You guys just made a flip chart? Use your flipping.
You can use your flip chart if you want.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
It's not on there.
Like, unlike, right? Comparisons. You're comparing between two things. Junior at the top. Jared right behind.
Yeah.
All right, which text structure are these keywords for? Because, since, if, then, due to, as a result, for this reason. Hey, stay in your seat and use your flip chart, man. That's why we just made it, right?
I put that in there.
Cause and effect. Very good. All right, next one, guys. Name this text structure. Here, I'll read this out to you. Many people think that they can get sick by going into cold weather improperly dressed. However, illnesses are not caused by temperature, they are caused by germs. So while shivering outside in the cold probably won't strengthen your immune system, you're more likely to contract an illness indoors because you'll have a greater exposure to germs. Is that cause and effect or comparison? That's cause and effect. Because they're talking about the cause of how you get sick, right?
Stop, he's explaining it, but you guys won't stop talking.
All right, here we go, next one. What is the cause in this text? Same one I just read, right? So they're talking about many people think that you can get sick by going into cold weather improperly dressed. However, illnesses are not caused by temperature, they're caused by germs. So while shivering outside in the cold probably won't strengthen your immune system, you're most likely to contract an illness indoors because you'll have a greater exposure to germs. What's the cause? Germs, and what's the effect? Getting sick, that's the right. So germs are the cause, getting sick is the effect, right?
Can we do 20 minutes? Can we wait 20 minutes? Thank you. Got it.
All right, let's check out the leaderboard here. Junior, still killing it. All right, let's go number 8. What's the effect of this text? I might have just given this away. So it's the same passage. Germs are the cause, what's the effect? Just gave you a clue. Getting sick, right? You get exposed to germs, the effect is you get sick, right? All right, Junior's still up there. All right, identify this text structure, you guys. Let me read this. Apples and oranges are both fruits, which means that they have seeds inside of them. Each has a skin, but orange skins are thick and easy to peel. Apple skins are thinner and do not peel easily. Oranges also contain more acid than apples, but both fruits are delicious.
I know this.
So what text structure is this?
Just Avery.
Comparison, right? We're comparing apples and oranges together, right? We're comparing one thing to another, so that's compare and contrast. They are giving descriptions of everything, but it's telling you the descriptions of two different things. All right, which text structure is this book title? Crocodiles and alligators, not the same reptile. I know you all get this one. Embarrassing, good job. All right, Junior's running away with it, y'all.
Hey, come back here.
What structure is this book? What happens when you litter? What happens when you litter? Very good. Cause and effect. Very nice.
Oh my gosh, Junior.
Inner planets versus outer planets. Which of the two is that? Very good. Yes, you're comparing inner planets versus outer planets. All right, which assignment title would you have to use the text structure comparison?
I'm just gonna guess because I can't read those.
You can read them. Give details about the city of Atlanta. Explain some ways to stop bullying. Explain the similarities and differences between World War I and World War II. And write a paragraph about blank. So what is comparison? What do you use comparison for? Right? What are our key words that let us know that? Brody, what you got?
Explain the similarities
Close. You got one of them.
and differences.
Similarities and differences, right? That's compare and contrast. All right, y'all still with me? Number 14. Explain how smartphones are similar to and different than computers. What text structure is that?
Yeah, it could be two, but there's one I think would be more. Yeah, it's like two.
Does it let you click two or does it only let you click one? That's a little bit of a tricky one. I did not make this good. But you could argue that contrast is the correct answer too because it's both. Because we're talking about similarities and differences.
Could it be contrast?
So it definitely could be contrast. That's just a bad look by the Kahoot folks.
Oh, random people make these.
All right, 5 more, y'all. Name this text structure. I'll read this to you. Which type of text structure is the following excerpt written in? Make sure that you are wearing shoes that fit. Wearing shoes that are too small will cause your feet to ache. Wearing shoes that are too tight may also cause other foot problems such as bunions, corns, and other toe deformities.
Wait, what's that mean?
Huh?
What's that mean?
It basically says if you wear too tight your shoes, like you can mess up your feet. Right? Why is that cause and effect? Anyone tell me why that's cause and effect, Ryan?
It's explaining good things and it's explaining why something will happen and what happened.
Yep, exactly. You're saying the cause of why. So the cause is your shoes are too tight. The effect is that you got some foot issues, which is no fun. All right, good job. Junior's running away with it. Is anyone going to challenge him?
Come here.
4 left. All right. What kind is this? Chipmunks and squirrels look different. Chipmunks are usually brown and have stripes on their faces and backs. These stripes are usually tan, white, or black. Squirrels are usually gray, but they can be black or rust colored. Comparison. Very good. We're just comparing squirrels. All right. Paula won the chess game because she practiced with her dad all night. What is the cause? She won the chess game. That's the effect. What's the cause? Do we have to wait for this clock to run out because there's people missing? Right? So the effect was that she won the game. The cause is because she practiced. She won the game because she practiced. That make sense?
Yeah.
Y'all with me in the back there? Yeah? All right. Got a couple more. Number 18 is my baby sister pulled at my mom's necklace so it broke. What's the effect? She pulled at my mom's necklace so it broke. The cause is why something happened, the effect is what happened. Right? So the effect is the necklace broke. The cause of the necklace breaking was the baby sister pulling on the necklace. Right? Cause is why it happened. Effect is what happened. That's all right. None of you guys are catching Junior. He's the double champ today.
I tried. He's at 17 now.
All right, this is a multi-select one. How is the picture similar?
Are we gonna do another because I hit 200. Go.
Yes, so everything except for different amounts, because those are difference, but there's similarities to everything else. Last one.
No.
How is the picture, how are the two pictures different?
I can choose 4. No, I hit the wrong one.
I ain't gonna be in that picture.
No more. They're not gonna put sizes in the class.
Yeah, I am.
Right? Different size bowls, the fish are different sizes, right? All right, let's see this podium here. Gracie, good job, number 3, very nice. Jake, all right, and our champ with 21 grand. That's impressive, man. Very good, Junior.
Wonderful, we are not doing another Kahoot. You may put your iPad up. Let's take, anyone need to go to the bathroom? Put bathroom break time. We've been sitting for a while. Okay, first person to the door, prop it open. Let's do